Star Wars Force Arena players, welcome to this developer update number 10. So post has just gone live on the forum, and as you can see 1.55 is coming this Monday, which is really unexpected. Normally it would be maintenance like today, but obviously because it's Easter, the maintenance is not going to happen, and we'll see that happening on Monday, which is interesting. So you've got some new cards, some changes to 2v2, and some of you will be going, oh my life, thank God they made this change. But let's delve into the new cards. So you've got 2 new leaders and 2 new uniques. So for the rebels, you've got Hera Syndulla. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Maybe she's from the Rebels, I think, or from the Clone Wars cartoons. I don't really know her background. But she's got Chopper has her sidekick, and when Chopper is summoned, her skill cooldown and energy recover speed increases. So if you think like Admiral Thrawn and Price, where Price generates energy when she's on the battlefield, Chopper will increase the cooldown time. So rather than being 1 second, it might reduce it down to 0.5 seconds for argument's sake. So she'll have more abilities much quicker. So that could be quite devastating. How it will play out, we have to wait and see. And Chopper has an attack as well with his mechanical arms. When near enemies, it will release a static shock to stun buildings and tech units. So that's interesting, how that will play out against the tech units and your structures in the game. So that's going to be quite cool. And then for the Galactic Empire, 7th Sister and 5th Brother. And the 7th Sister's got a lightsaber and is able to jump over obstacles. So imagine like Boba Fett with his jetpack. Imagine that, but without a jetpack, because it's Jedi powers, uses the Force, and just does these leaps and dark sidey things. With her ability comes the ID9 Seeker droids, which move with the 7th Sister and will deal damage to her enemies. So think of it like a Darkness grenade, where it deals damage over time. That's how this will work. And what they do is they fly towards a target and electrocute them. That's going to hurt. That really is going to hurt. And the 5th Brother, he will engage enemies with a powerful taunt. He'll pounce on them and do a strong downward blow, dealing massive damage. So obviously he's very mindful for the battlefield and loves fighting. But a taunt, so another character with a taunt, and I think this is going to be one of the first Imperial characters we're going to see with a taunt as well, which is interesting. So that could really play a big part and change things up. Then we've got a new map coming. Kessel is coming for its spice mines of Kessel in the Outer Rim. And there's a picture of the 1 versus 1 map, and the 2v2 will be the same kind of variation but a little bit wider, I imagine. So it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. Here's another view of it. And then 2v2 balancing. So 2v2, they've obviously been reading the forums about the cry about the drop pod. Now the drop pod can latch onto the shield generator. It's hard to do, but it is possible. And obviously they've tested this. I'll send some videos of where I've done it in my videos. And what I decided to do is change it now, so you must destroy the central turret before you can attack the shield generator. So that's going to be interesting. And also in a 2v2 map, they're moving the turret backwards as well, so it's closer to the shield generator, much like they've done in 1 versus 1. So it must be completely destroyed. And also now they're removing the health regeneration in the middle, so you've only got 2, 1 on each lane, and that's going to be it. So that is being removed as well for 2v2, which could be interesting now. How you manage that and how you survivability for leaders and things is going to be interesting, how that makes a difference in the game. And that's the old map, and here's a new map. There you go. So they've moved the health even further back now, so it's a bit further away from the turret, which is interesting. So let's see how that pans out in the battlefield. And here's some other changes to the cards. The increase in growth rate to unique cards in the last update has now been applied to support unique cards, which is interesting. So it's all the uniques are getting this changed too. The daily missions for sharing replays has been reduced, thank goodness, in frequency. Replays now will disappear after 1 day from guild chat, finally. Maximum number of shared replays in chats is down to 20 replays it's a spam fest, isn't it, of just replays. All you see is replays. Game highlights will now refresh every 8 hours instead. I think it's 2. I believe. And a reset point issue has been fixed for players who only play one faction. So minor changes, nothing big. Because bear in mind, this isn't like a 1.5. This isn't a huge update. It's an interim update. And as they promise, you have a big update, and in between you have smaller updates with balance changes and some new cards and these kind of things. No new units, just the two new leaders in this one, which is pretty interesting. Had to see how that all pans out in the game on Monday, so the servers will be going down Monday for an update. And please be patient. If they need to extend maintenance, be patient. Don't go in the forums cursing, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because it doesn't do anyone any favours. You know, we want to make sure to get it out and make sure it works when they get it out, so we can make sure we can have some good fun and not be interrupted with further maintenance updates. So I'll see you in the next Force Arena video, and no doubt we'll be discussing this in the live stream tonight. May the Force be with you.